Hey, what is up, everybody? So, I'm going to be doing another Leetcode question here today. So, it is called Reformat date, okay? It's from the lead tracer, okay, given by, actually, it's TikTok, okay? So, day in the set, first, second, third, fourth, 30th, 31st, month is January to December, year is in the range 1900 to 2100. Okay, so we want to convert the date string to year, month, and day. Okay, so standard 4-digit year, 2-digit month, 2-digit day. Okay, so fantastic, fantastic. Given the dates are guaranteed to be valid, so no error handling is necessary. Okay, so I will look at the hint first. Okay, but I'll just write down some comments. Days in the set. Days, month, year. So we know that days is either 1, okay, or it can be 31, right? So we want to check for whether it is a digit, okay? So in Python, we can do this is digit method. So actually, it seems like I have been recording the whole time, okay? So Python has this method called the is digit, okay? So it will check whether it is a digit, right? So it's either uh, see, if day is first, you want to check for the first digit, right? If it's 31st, you want to check for the first and second digit, okay? So it's very simple. It's very simple. But let's just do a mental check. 10th, okay? It's okay. Yeah. So for days, we want to first get the string, okay? We want to get maybe 20th. Let's just go for this, okay? There are two test cases, 6 and 20th, okay? So we want to do a date dot split, right? This will split by the spaces. Okay, just want to ensure I'm recording spaces, and then it will, and then assign it to day, month, and year. Okay, so we'll just do this, and after that, for day, we want to split it with, if it's the first, we just want to get the index 0, and if it's 31st, we want to get index 0 and 1. Okay, so how we can do it, right? We can just put dd equals to d, and from 0, we don't need to put 0, length of d minus 2. Okay, let's just do a check, right? So if it's 6, right, it will check from d 0 to length of d, which will be 3 minus 2. So 3 minus 2, it's 1. So it will be 0 to 1. So it will be 6. Okay. Let's say if it's 30, if it's 20th, right? So it will do d minus 2, 4 minus 2, it will give us 2. So it will give us 20, okay? So we want to check, so we don't actually need to use is digit anymore. So we just want to convert this to an integer, okay? We actually don't need to make it into integer actually, right? But if let's say, if let's say if it's 0606, right, we need to pad it with a 0 in front. Okay, so we want to check for that. if length of D is less than 2, right, we want to pad it with a 0, right? So we just add a 0 in front plus D, okay? Add it in front. Okay, so now D is complete. So at the end, we want to uh, return year, month, day, okay? So now let's just handle month as well. So for month, it's actually, okay. Okay, continuing. We are given the date guaranteed to be valid, so no error handling is necessary. Okay, so okay, it seems like we just have to, okay. So what we can do, right? Because we know that if we import calendar, there is the calendar month class that can give us uh Jan the full name of the calendar. Okay, so I think what I want to do is to just get it as an array. Okay, so calendar month. I want to list dot calendar month. Okay, I want to show you this. Okay, this Python interpreter. No, I do not wish to exit. Okay, so we want to list calendar dot month. Okay, method object is not iterable. No problem with that. Calendar dot month name. Okay, yeah. So let's just see if I can just cast it into a list object. Okay, there we go. Okay, so after we do that, we just want to skip the first empty string, right? And we want to get the first three digits, sorry, three length, right? So we want to do x, the first three, for x in, and then we want to do to upper. Okay, we want to do to upper. So effectively, we cast it to January, similar to the question. Okay, actually, we don't need to do to upper, so we can just do to this. Okay, so that should give us what we need to validate the date, right? So let's put it here. Okay, actually, we do not want to move that because we do not want to skip the index 0 because we want January to equal to 1, okay? So let's just do with this, right? And let's just test this, okay? I'll do months equals to this. So let's just do months dot index of, return the first index of value. So let's just do February. Let's see what we get. Yeah, so we get 2. So that's perfect. So months equals to this, right? So let me just give the format. Okay, so I will just paste it in the code for some documentation. So for calendar, for month, we want to do months dot index of m. Okay, so it will guarantee to be inside. And then we just need to do a padding as well, right? And yeah, if padding is less than 0, if month is less than, length of month is less than 2, we need to add it as well. Okay, there should be a method to abstract them, which I will do later, but let's just put it here. Okay, to do make a method. Okay, so for year, let's just put it y, okay, 4y's. And actually for that, we don't have to do much changes, right? So exactly that. So we can just do year dash dash dating. Int doesn't have length. Okay, so it's giving as an index right now. So would be making it into a string. Okay, it seems like this syntax is not acceptable. I think it's missing an F in front. Okay, there is no dollar sign. So I'm confusing that with JavaScript syntax. Okay, so this works. There needs to be a way to pad the zeros. Let's, I can use it with ChatGPT to see how it goes. Okay, for year, I don't need to do this. So I can just put y, can run it, be fine. Okay, we have something 10 and more. We have something that's less than 10. Yeah, so that works. And we want to optimize the uh, this code together, right? So at this point, I feel like I've already practiced enough. So at this point, I want to, optimize my code. So let's just put it into ChatGPT. Uh, help optimize my code. Okay, the month map, it's fine to put it like that. Day, month, year, date dot split. Minus 2 z fill. I'm not sure what is z fill. Okay, let me just do some learning. Explain what is z fill. Okay, let's just look at what z fill is in the Python docs. String.zfill. Return a copy of the string left field with ASCII 0 to make a string of length with a leading syntax of plus minus is hand by inserting the padding after its sign character on the left. Okay, so even z field you can put on a negative sign prefix. Okay, so awesome. Right, just go ahead and submit first to keep a track of my solution. Somehow uh, there's not enough submissions to show the data. Okay, yeah, it's a flat time complexity. That's really, really good. Memory. Okay, unfortunately, I've used so much memory. Okay, actually, it's not too much difference, right? It's just it's all 16 MB and above. Okay, so can optimize it with this. Yeah, month map. I can just put a month map to their values. Yeah, but I don't want to use this. Let's just do z fill for this. dd equals to length d minus 2. Okay, so actually we don't need to do length minus 2. We can just do minus 2. That will be fine. For date. And then we can just do dd equals to dd dot z fill 2. Right. For me, I'll just put it as a separate line because of the readability and because I'm just still practicing. So this works as well. Okay. Z fill. Okay, let's just label what is the expected. Sometimes I like to put that in front just to see what is the expected output. Okay, then this will make it very concise. Okay, then now I'll just submit this again. It's using a little bit lesser memory. Let's submit again. Okay, it's constant memory. Okay, that's great, and that is the question answered for this. Right, great. Thanks for watching. I'll look forward in the next video. Goodbye.